From Washington, I'm Ed Kelley, editor of the Oklahoman. Bob Woodruff's story on newsok.com the other day is a somber link between institutions in Oklahoma City and Washington that try to show the need for honest reporting in times of tragedy and danger. Woodruff's appearance at the Oklahoma City National Memorial to mark the 13th anniversary of the bombing coincides with the opening of a magnificent new museum here in Washington, dedicated to journalism through the ages, including journalism done while in harm's way. Certainly that happened to Woodruff, who was seriously injured in Iraq 2 years ago while covering the war for ABC News. It is stories like his that provide part of the narrative that is a Newseum, a beautiful $450 million building that took most of this decade to bring to life. It is along a prime spot on Pennsylvania Avenue, not far from the Capitol. I'm in town for a meeting of editors and publishers and have been to the museum twice, but even so I've only begun to see the place. The museum is highly interactive, so if you have kids or are just a kid at heart, there's plenty to do that's fun and hopefully instructive. But there's also a somber side, not just of the tableau of history in which journalism has ridden side saddle, but of those journalists who, like Woodruff, are or were in the line of fire trying to inform the folks back home. This is a challenging time for all of us in journalism on several fronts, and chronicling an unpopular war now in its sixth year is among them. Our standing, like that of other institutions in American life, has dropped in recent times. Certainly some of that decline is of our own making. Yet despite our shortcomings, I would hope that most Americans understand that we need more journalists like Bob Woodruff, willing to tell the stories of brave men and women in uniform who fight to preserve the freedoms we all enjoy, not the least of which is freedom of the press.